Stones of several developmental projects in both the states. All right, let's get to the big story. The United States says that it does not want to see tensions rise further between Israel and Hezbollah, adding that Israel had assured Washington that it wants a diplomatic solution.
We do not want to see either side escalate the conflict in the north, and in fact, we are going to continue to pursue a diplomatic resolution of that conflict. And while we saw the defense minister's comments, we have also taken note that repeatedly the defense minister and other officials of the government of Israel, including the Prime Minister, have said publicly that they would prefer the situation to be resolved diplomatically. And so that's what we're going to continue to pursue. And ultimately, that would make military action unnecessary.
In his response to U.S. President Joe Biden, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that he had consistently resisted pressure to end the conflict prematurely, and that this stand of his has popular U.S. support that will help them continue the campaign until total victory over Hamas is achieved.
Since the beginning of the conflict, I have been leading a political campaign with the purpose to curb the pressures intended to end the war before its time, and on the other hand, to gain support for Israel. We have significant success in this area because today the Harvard-Harris poll is published in the United States, which shows that 82% of the American public supports Israel. This means that 4 out of 5 citizens in the US support Israel and not Hamas. This gives us another year of strength to continue the campaign until complete victory.
Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's remarks came after U.S. President Joe Biden warned that Israel risks losing global support in the conflict. On Monday, Biden said the U.S. hopes to have a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza by next Monday. The U.S. president also suggested that Israel could lose support from around the world if it keeps up with this incredibly conservative government they have. The Emir of Qatar has carried out a state visit to Paris, where he met French President Emmanuel Macron to discuss the bilateral relationship between Paris and Doha. The two leaders discussed the West Asia situation, including possibility of release of hostages in Gaza, a potential ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, and the possibility of a two-state solution in the